What up, YouTuberverse? It's your boy RB back again. We're going to talk about this women's college basketball final. Let's kick it. So the NCAA tournament's coming to a close, and the men's finals played tonight. The women's final was played last night, and last night LSU won 102 to 85. It was a great game, except for the officiating. Caitlin Clark, the star for the Iowa Hawkeyes, has been the star of the whole tournament. She averaged 31 points per game throughout the entire tournament and had 30 last night. She's fantastic, man. But LSU did pull it out and win, and they are the national champions. So, Caitlin Clark's pretty much the female version of Steph Curry. Like, she's that good. She's that special. And the entire sports world has been gassing her up all season long. And throughout the entire tournament, she's been, a little full of herself. Which rightfully so. I mean, she's earned that. She's the best player in the tournament by far. Basically, she's the best player in the tournament and she knows it. And so she's been talking a little trash, doing the John Cena, "You can't see me" celebration. And she literally waved off a player, implying like, "Oh, you're not even worth me coming out there to guard you," which, if you don't want to go out there and guard them, that if that's a part of your strategy, that's fine. But to do the whole, wave off thing, that was disrespectful. It's a small little gesture, but it was still disrespectful. But nobody said anything negative about those things at all. In fact, people were saying things like, "This is what's wrong with women's basketball. If you can't take that shot, then you shouldn't be playing college ball." Just completely forgetting the fact that Ben Simmons exists. But I digress. ESPN even did a Caitlin.
Did I stutter?
ESPN even did a Caitlin Clark clapbacks segment. ESPN even did a. Damn it. ESPN even did a Caitlin Clark best clapback segment. Oh, God, that's a tongue twister, man. Caitlin Clark best clapback segment. Ooh, say that 10 times fast.
Love to see a good clapback, right? And no one does that better than Caitlin Clark. I mean, just a couple of days ago in her game against Louisville, she basically told Haley Van Lith, "You're down 15 points. Shut up." We're going to go talk to some of her teammates to see what are some of their best Caitlin clapbacks or best motivations. Let's find out.
The last game when she was like, "You can't see me." That really got everyone fired up.
So before the game started, LSU players let it be known, like, "Hey, we noticed you're trash talking out there, and just letting you know it ain't gonna happen against us." LSU came out with a little bit of swag. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Caitlin's got her swag. They matched her swag. So, it was definitely a little bit of tension in the air before the game even started. After the game was well in hand, LSU player Angel Reese did the "You can't see me" celebration back in Caitlin Clark's face and pointed at the ring as in like, I'm going to get that ring. I'm going to get that championship. You just barely missed out. And a horde of people came out and simultaneously did a character assassination on Angel Reese. God, we live in a shit turd of a society, man. She's 20 years old. 20. Not even old enough to drink. Yet Keith Olbermann, 64-year-old Keith Olbermann, came out and said shit like this. Really, Keith? Fucking idiot. Here's David Portnoy from Barstool Sports. Classless piece of shit. Again, she's 20, and these people have never met her before in their entire lives. They only know her from this one incident, from this one moment.
One moment.
These people don't even watch women's basketball. I guarantee you they don't. This is garbage from you guys, man. Complete garbage. Olbermann at least came out and apologized, but I almost can't believe Portnoy has the nerve to call someone classless.
0.0.
Look, I'm not even going to bring race into this, because we all know the implications that are running deep, deep within this. But in our culture, in today's culture, where you can say whatever you want instantly with just a few clicks on your phone, we can get your true, unfiltered thoughts, before you can actually fully think through, hey, do I really want to say this about somebody? Am I critiquing someone, or am I assassinating their character? If you want to come out and say you didn't like the move by Angel Reese, that's fine. That's your opinion. But to come out and call her classless, a classless piece of shit. For all the bad that social media has given us, one of the good things that it does is it exposes the character assassinators. I love this quote from Angel. I'm too hood, I'm too ghetto, I don't fit the narrative, and I'm okay with that. I'm from Baltimore, where you hoop outside and talk trash. That's a dope quote. I'm not going to sit here and act like women's college basketball is the most popular sport in the world. It's not. And in order to bring more eyes to your sport, you need to highlight the personalities within that sport. And the NCAA tournament did a great job of highlighting Caitlin Clark's personality. And as a result, the sports world hyped her up for it. But as soon as Angel Reese showed her personality, it was a completely different ballgame. Angel Reese was vilified for showing just as much personality. Showing where she's from. She's from the streets of Baltimore, where you hoop outside and talk trash. I was about to say this is wild to me, but it's not. It's not wild at all. Black women deserve more respect, and they deserve to be able to be unapologetically themselves. That's all I got for this one. Peace.
Dark side, light this bitch up.